and ended up one day it just stopped running. I was an expert welder, you know. Oh my God, what is that? Oh, what did I say about that petcock leak? All right, I got this fancy never start. Oh, no way, we had a start. All right, guys, today we have a super special video. This is my 97 GSF 600. This is my first motorcycle I ever had, ever. It was my first bike. I bought it when I was about 16 or 17. I rode it for a little bit, and then it ended up one day it just stopped running. And I tried to, I was cranking it over, and all of a sudden it sounded real bad, and it started cranking slow. And you know what I did? I determined it was locked up. Well, it sat let's say about 8 years. And I was bored one night sitting there, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what's going on with that Bandit. So I ran to the storage where the bikes are. I grabbed the Bandit, brought it back to the garage, and I thought it had hydro-locked and bent a rod. Well, I pull it in my garage here, and the first thing I do is I put a wrench on that cover. Thing spins over free by hand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get this sucker running. I got a good feeling. Also, side note, I'd like to point out that 16, 17-year-old me. What the hell is even that? Kind of did this thing on naked style, but it's bad when you look close. I cut the subframe and I re-welded it, and I made it like a custom subframe with the loop or duckbill loop, and I made a shorty exhaust. Oh hell no, man! What the fuck? Back then, I was an expert welder, So that's a little concerning. I'm actually planning on doing a build on this bike. And there's a couple things I think that my younger self, when I welded this on, that wasn't bad. I mean, it's not great. I actually, that's a hole. And, it's like I'm not going to I don't really feel great sitting on the back of it, but I did before. But there's a couple things that are like chopped up like that. I know I recovered the seat and I rattle canned the tank, but this thing's seen better days. So, okay, so I kind of have an idea what I think is wrong with this bike now. So the first thing I'm going to do, this bike's going to need a battery. It sat so long. I'm going to go ahead and remove the tank. How stupid do I look? Let me know down below. I figured this would be a cool view to get you guys, but I know I probably look really dumb. There's not even a battery in there. So I know we need a battery and a start cable. That start cable, I've already made a new one off camera, just with some 10 gauge wire, a little bit of that cool fancy tape. Gonna go ahead and get that installed. I think for now, I'm gonna remove the tank as well, since it's just sitting in here loose. But I know this petcock leaked, so I'm a little scared. Wow, maybe it, what the heck? What is holding this thing? What? Damn! About knocked my phone off my forehead. Okay. Oh, and I'm unprepared, as per usual. I'll grab these. All right. Kind of thinking on this bike of doing a, not restoration, but a different style of build. Still like a naked Bandit. Oh, what did I say about that petcock leaking? Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. I think I was on along the lines of still a naked Bandit build, but I want to do something a little bit different. I want different color for the tank and the frame. The part that scares me is I actually had this motor apart in my garage when I was 16 for months on end. And if what's wrong with this bike, or what I think is wrong with this bike is actually wrong with it, I'm pretty nervous about that. Because what the heck did I do to that engine? You know what I mean? Like, I am just kind of scared about that, but I know it ran after I put it together. I don't know for how long. Also missing all these air filters, which are, I'm not missing them, but they 100% need to be replaced. As you can see, there were some really, really cheap ones. absolutely 100% on a budget when I built this bike the first time. So go ahead and get this sucker back in. Let me know what you guys think about this angle, this kind of first person style I'm trying to achieve here. Maybe it's for comedic value for the other camera, but I'm trying to have like two angles kind of. I thought that would be cool versus just me and the old tripod over there. I'm trying here, I'm trying things, see how they work. See, the thing is with these naked builds is you gotta make sure, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, that's much better. You gotta make sure your wiring's clean because it's all exposed because there's no fairings or nothing to cover it. These Bandits, they're pretty good bikes, and if I can get this thing running, I'm gonna be ecstatic because it being my first bike, it's got a lot of sentimental value to me, and I determined this bike dead a long time ago, and I don't know if it was an excuse to get another bike or what, or I just, you know, but I determined it dead, and to have it back on the road would be awesome. It would make my day. Okay, so we got a new starter cable. I know we needed that. That thing, I'll be honest with you, I did try to start this before. That cable was roached. It got screaming hot, and I said, nope, not doing that. So, all right, I got this fancy Never Start from Walmart. Just kidding. I love EverStart batteries. You guys can destroy me in the comments if you like. That's fine. I've had nothing but fantastic luck with EverStart batteries, and they're cheap. I mean, that's like, come on, how can you go wrong? All right, pop that sucker in. Okay, click, torque to spec. You know, yeah, sorry if you guys hear a hum today. I've got this little portable AC unit going in my garage because it is a screamer in the Midwest today. It is hot, hot, hot. Click, torqued. Do you guys torque batteries? Nuts? I don't know. I do on lithiums. Normal lead acids? Nope. All right, we're gonna clean that up. We're not gonna do it right now, but we're gonna clean that up. Let's see if we have keyage. Oh, headlight? Nope. That's scary. Tail light? Yep. Brake light? Question. Yes. For the front? Oh, great heavens! None for the rear, that's fine. Let's see if we got a crank. What? No way, we had a start! How? Oh my God. Oh my God, what is that? Ooh. Guys, I determined this bike is dead when I was 16, 17, I don't know. And I put a freaking battery in it, it starts right up. After it's sat for 7 years, I'm sure I'm gonna have to clean the carbs. I am positive of it. But I'm gonna go ahead, what? All right, put a little fuel in the carbs. We're gonna see if we can get this thing going. That's full choke. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Bandit is back. What? Guys, I literally sat there and I thought it was a bet ride. Granted, I did some stuff before, like I put the cover on there. Well, I actually had to buy the cover because I threw it away back then. And I turned it over by hand, but I didn't do anything else. I didn't clean the carbs, I didn't put ether in it. It just fired right up. That's amazing. It ran pretty good. It wouldn't idle, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull those carbs off and clean them. I'm like fairly positive. Once we clean these carbs, this thing's probably gotta be able to ride down the street. Okay, so kind of on the verge of a mental breakdown right now because I just learned that my other camera, AKA phone, only records 10-minute videos in 60 FPS. So all that of the bike running I only got on this camera angle. I do very much apologize for that. Now I just have to be extra careful. That sucks. So we're gonna have to be mindful of that. I will be getting better camera setups. Obviously, this ain't it. I'm aware. But you know, I probably looked like a gremlin right there. But we're working our way up, guys and gals. We're getting there. I just, you know, all the lovely adult things. Just like playing with motorcycles, adult things, right? Oh, you son of a... Great heavens above, exit. I'm not asking twice. So that cable hanging is the throttle return cable. Quad carb setup. She gets the rock. She gets the rock. Another rock. Oh yeah, there she goes. Oh! Too much again. I'm gonna wreck something on this thing. I ripped my glove. Mother. Work that out. Ta-da! All right. Out with these suckers. I'm not gonna risk splitting the carbs apart, like this way, because I don't want to deal with all these O-rings in here and they're not leaking currently. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the float bowls and I'm gonna clean them that way. And it's not very good looking. To the bench we go. Are you following? Are you hammering? I need a little alanine. Oh, strip or no strip? Let's find out. Hello. Okay, new gloves activated. Let's go ahead and get these bowls off here. Carbs. Beautiful. Oh, sweet mama, help me. $100, I pop the other side right out when I do this. Oh, so satisfying. Well, that was easy, actually. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I think it's time to pop this fuel tank on and see how she runs. Oh! Okay, too excited. Gonna cause a fire here. Okay, carbs cleaned. We've got gas going to the carbs. Let's see how she runs, eh? Oh yeah, that's no choke. Her tack is jumping up and down here, but she's idling. Oh yeah. Woo! Guys, 6 to 7 years sitting. I thought it was dead. And here it is, idling with a battery and a carb clean. That's it. Well, guys, I'm gonna go drive this sucker. I have to. I can't help it. Oil level's good. We've got a pretty good running bike for now, it seems. We're gonna go test this thing. I can't help it. I can't wait. Let's see. I'll be back. Better than I remember. Oh, it ran so good. Oh, it ran so good. Guys, that was... Oh, it's smoking. That ain't good. That was freaking amazing. That felt so good. I'm a little excited right... Something made a weird noise when I pulled in. I ain't gonna lie to you, but oh my God. To have this bike back, it just brought so many memories back. What an absolute blast of a time I just had going up and down my street. I mean, it was legal, but it was so much fun. That was such a blast. I am so excited to get going on this build. This is going to be an absolute freaking amazing build. It's going to be so passionate for me because this is my first bike, like I said. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be investing in a GoPro, so like you guys can actually see me while I'm riding this thing. Because it sucks that you just got to see me go down the road and then I come back and you don't actually see it riding. But that was so fun, guys. Thank you. Keep watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned. There's gonna be more videos on this build coming up. I appreciate each and every one of you watching this video. If you loved it, leave a like. If you like my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. This is the most awesome feeling I've had in so long to have this bike back. Thank you guys so much.